I mistook your attention for intention. Thought presence meant permanence somehow. You felt like certainty in the beginning, like something I could trust without doubt. I ignored the way you avoided death, the way your promises stayed thin. I thought love could grow direction where commitment never lived in you. I defended you when questions came, protected your name at my expense. I turned red flags into misunderstandings, called inconsistency intense. I reshaped my needs to keep the peace, learned how to swallow every ache. I didn't know self-betrayal could look so much like love I'd make. You were my biggest mistake, not because I loved you too much, but because I kept choosing you when you never chose us. I gave you trust without proof, I stayed when I should escape. You were my lesson in heartbreak, you were my biggest mistake. I waited for growth that never came, for accountability you avoided. You took comfort without responsibility, left my devotion unemployed. I confused familiarity with safety, thought history earned respect. I didn't realize longevity doesn't mean something's correct. You were my biggest mistake, because I knew better and stayed. I felt the doubt every night and loved you anyway. I kept hoping effort would change you, that patience would reshape fate. But love can't fix what refuses to see, and that's why you were my biggest mistake. There's grief in admitting you chose wrong, not just that love didn't last, in facing the truth that your own heart ignored what it already asked. I don't hate myself for loving deeply, but I mourn who I had to become. Smaller, quieter, constantly convincing myself you were the one. You were my biggest mistake, because I lost myself inside you. I traded instincts for hope and paid for what I knew was true. I loved you past self-respect, past clarity, past my own voice. You weren't a tragedy that found me. You were a choice, yeah. One day I'll trust without doubting myself, without rewriting pain to cope. But you'll always be the reason I learned love needs more than hope. I survived what you couldn't give, I outgrew the role you played. You didn't just break my heart, you were my biggest mistake.